You mentioned Next to Normal. You played Gabe in Taiwan.
Is that correct? Yeah. I was so lucky to get to work on Next to Normal. It's a show I think I loved because it came out when I was a kid on Broadway, and then I found out that they were bringing it to Taiwan, and I was like, oh, I have to get a tape for this. Like I have to get seen for this, and it was so special to work on, and it was also like it was the kind of thing where like it could have been a replica production. It could have been exactly what it was in 2009, but I think getting to sort of work with that team and have a lot of think tank coverage, because this was the original Taiwan production. It was the first time it had ever been in the country. It was a national premiere. And what was so cool about that production is that we got to sort of put our own spin on it for 2023. And I got to recently go back into it in 2025, which was so exciting. But to kind of bring it into the 2020s in some ways. And also we had an all Asian cast, not an all Taiwanese cast, but like everyone in the cast was Asian in some way. And to sort of think about how that affected the story and think about like what it's like to be an immigrant family in the US and what it's like to be a family like, that's already aspiring to be a very nuclear, very traditional family, but having them not be white, to kind of see like a version of the show where like, you have two parents, both of the actors playing our parents like have Taiwanese accents, and the two kids like had very like standard American accents, and kind of what that means for like, you have this family that's really trying to assimilate. And on top of that, like dealing with the mental health issues that in a lot of Asian cultures it's very taboo and inappropriate to talk about or acknowledge, especially in the household, and especially for women. The sad thing about it is that like American audiences didn't get to experience it. Yeah. And so I've been talking to some people, like I would love for that production to somehow end up in the US, because I think it would resonate with people so deeply.